Spider-Man, Spider-Man does whatever Tony Stark tells him to. I'm Joe Starr, and this is Screen Junkies News. Spider-Man. They asked me to sing, that's what you get. Sony released 2 new trailers for Spider-Man Homecoming, which in addition to giving us a look at the wall crawler's friendly neighborhood heroics, also gave us a peek at the Tinkerer's Lab, a soundbite from Donald Glover's mysterious character, and perhaps most importantly, clarified the Vulture's villainous motives. Here to talk with me about all of this is the Aunt May to my Otto Octavius, Jay Washington. Hi, Jay.
First off, nobody asked you to sing. You did that all on your own. Secondly, why am I Aunt May? Because I'm not the Marissa Tomei Aunt May, which is the part that sucks about this. I'm that old Aunt May who was down to her last limb.
But she's so sweet.
And about to die anyway.
No. That old lady has been about to die for, I don't know, like almost a century.
Yeah,
so,
that's true.
You know, God bless you, lady. Like, you're still kicking.
Syndrome. All right, let's go.
She is 174 years old. And in the comics right now, she's off in Africa on like a weird nonprofit mission. Yeah,
she's tackling Craven the Hunter.
She's building solar panels in a village. She's 170 years old.
Peter's a wuss. Watch this and flip it over elephants.
Just flipping over stuff over. Let's talk about these trailers, man. They released 2 trailers, a trailer number 3 of sorts for us, and an international trailer. We got a poster.
You want my thoughts on it?
Let's do some overall.
Stop releasing trailers.
Okay.
Because with this trailer and the international one and the other ones we've seen, you know the whole movie.
Yeah.
You pretty much know we should have not, in the international trailer, you see the scene with Michael Keaton and he's messing with the Chitauri chariot. Mm-hmm. Why?
Didn't need it?
We didn't need to see that. You're supposed to let that come in the movie. Don't give that away early. The problem with this trailer, it's a great movie. I believe it's still going to be a great movie no matter what, but it's given too much away in the trailers. You can literally, the international trailer shows you how it starts. It shows you it's starting at Civil War. When he's being a kid, selfie and everything. Right. It's showing you everything. So if you put all these trailers together, you can pretty much piece together what the movie is, with the exception of his high school thing. You know, he goes through a few little things in school, but every Spider-Man action moment, you know what's going to happen.
You got the beats.
You get it. That's my only problem with it. It's like we just show too much. It's great trailers. You get a lot of action. You get a lot of behind-the-scenes things. But again, we don't need to see that just yet.
I completely agree with you. Honestly, I think Marvel's to the point now where they can just be like, Marvel movie this date, and I'll go.
And you go.
And honestly, you know what? Pretty much most big, like Star Wars can do it. DC can still do it. Like DC can be like, just show up on this date and
here's the movie. Maybe you'll be happy.
I'll go. I like seeing movies. That said, do you want to analyze the crap out of these trailers?
Let's go ahead and break it down anyway. All
right, cool. So, so one of the sort of cool things we saw was, you know, he's stuck fighting bike thieves and helping old ladies and stuff like that.
You could tell that's the post get out the car scene.
Yeah.
After the whole big fight with Civil War, that's Tony like, look, just stay the low level stuff. Mm-hmm. So him just, hey, it's a bike thief. Hey, it's an old lady need help, and it's just little low level stuff. He's only allowed to do because of the suit. Like he's like, no, I can't go anywhere.
Yeah, I think it's kind of smart because, you know, we're not doing an origin story.
Thank God.
So this is almost sort of our replacement origin story. The story of him earning it.
Yeah.
I guess is sort of our switch. Instead of seeing an Uncle Ben die and learning about great power, it's him learning that he needs to.
I'm going to be so mad if it comes out of Tony Stark's mouth.
Honestly, I think it will, and they're going to make it like a weird joke.
It's going to be a weird joke.
He's going to say it wrong, or something like that. But I do think it's coming. We also get Peter and his buddy Ned. They're like trying to hack through the suit. They're trying to get rid of these training wheels.
Right.
And you had some thought on training wheels.
So the training wheels protocol is just basically, again, the limitations of what he can do. I believe, like, we see him being able to do a lot of things later, but I believe once everything is off, he might even have the Iron Spider already in that suit.
I like that prediction.
Because we've seen Tony Stark's Iron Man suit come from the littlest of things.
Yeah.
So how is it not possible that the Iron Spider couldn't be in that suit already? Of course he wouldn't know. Yeah, Peter Parker's a genius of sorts, but he's not Tony Stark genius. You know, Tony even gives him, we see in the trailer, Tony gives him his own version of Friday.
Yeah.
When the suit tells him what he can, you have 576 web shooting combinations. Who is thinking about that? Why does he randomly think about that? Like, I need to know if I shoot this way and I shoot back this way and I swing, I can do that. Right. I've never heard Spider-Man think that. However, it's cool.
Once he gets a grasp of it, I think he'll be like a really solid Magic the Gathering player, though. Just really seeing that. Right, really seeing that deck.
Yeah.
I don't know why I brought that up. But yeah, I like that Iron Spider prediction. I do think that that's something we'll see. It's a natural pairing because
you have to, with everything that's coming up, especially Infinity War and going into it, and not eliminating what we're getting in Homecoming. There are certain parts of this suit already that have to have different gadgets that he doesn't know how to use yet, or he's not allowed to use. And I don't see, Tony Stark giving him a suit that form fits like the Marty McFly Nikes, because think about it, he put on a suit, it's all loose and baggy, hit a button.
I dug that though.
Your spider suit is clean.
Kind of wish I had that.
I think we all do.
Yeah.
But I guarantee a lot of different things that he can do are in that suit, and when the training wheels come off, when Tony Stark feels like he's completely and fully ready for everything, he'll give him full control of what everything the suit does.
Yeah. No, I like that prediction. I think that's a solid call. I think the coolest thing we got out of the trailer, which again we didn't need it, but it's interesting. And just like if I'd seen it in the movie for the first time, I would have gone cool. Is Michael Keaton's Vultures?
Yes. Answer this question: when did we ever see an Iron Man mask helmet from a fight that clean?
That's fair.
If you ever look, there's not a scratch on this. That is from a fight, okay? It's nothing. It's just like he went in Tony Stark's house and like, you don't need this no more.
My thought, because I thought that too, and my thought was maybe like that's one that Tony Stark built and was like, meh, and like just like threw it in the trash.
But all the ones Tony built has had some type of battle damage from it. Everyone we've ever seen him work out when he was workshopping them and making them, all the different versions of the Mark suits, all have something happen. The 42 prototype we saw in Iron Man 3, that was the different pieces. It was beat the hell up just for him trying to get it to come on him. The one we end up seeing in Civil War and everything of the sort. I do like it as how he's part of the cleanup crew.
Yeah, and he's literally a scavenger. Yeah,
and if you see in the beginning of, I believe it's the domestic trailer, you see it says breaking news: Tony Stark, damage control. So he may be a part of damage control, and that's all of his job is just clean up after the Avengers.
Yeah,
clean up after all these big major incidents. You don't know, as you see, breaking news, damage control.
Yeah,
so he may be a part of that. Again, you see Bokeem Woodbine's character come in, and he's just like, yeah, you got a point. He just standing there letting me, and then you got the Tinkerer just walking around, just gonna pick out what you want.
Go shopping. Go shopping. I do love using the Chitauri tech. It sort of fulfills a premise from one. Remember when they were still doing the Marvel one-shots, the little short films, and they were using the Chitauri gun to rob banks?
It comes to fruition. Full circle.
I really like that they're using every part of the buffalo, I guess in this case.
None of this buffalo goes to waste.
Yeah, none of this goes to waste. Every Chitauri thing is going to go into a plot somewhere. So we also had the international trailer, which gave us a little more of that plane sequence with Happy Hogan. Apparently that's Avengers weapons and...
The Avengers weapons.
That is a weird line.
That is a weird line
of the whole trailer. Yeah, that one line where Happy Hogan's like, "I have an entire plane full of MacGuffins. What am I gonna do?"
Here's extra wings for the Falcon.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. What do we have for Thor? Shin guards. What do we got coats for Scarlet Witch. It's like, what type of weapons are some of these?
I've got to assume that that's got to be some kind of weird trap somehow for the Vulture, because it's literally like a Looney Tunes sign that's like,
hey, here's the weapons.
Yeah.
Because I mean, what do you got? Okay, it's 7 cases at least full of nothing but arrows for Hawkeye. Just 7 cases full of nothing but arrows.
That's most of their budget.
That's most of their budget.
But yeah, I'm hoping, because that was such a weird line, and just even the way he delivers it.
Again, look at all that. What Avengers is spare pants for the Hulk?
Yeah. I've got to assume it because even the way he delivers the line, he like he's on the phone, but he like delivers it to no one. He's just like, I have a whole plane of unguarded Avengers weapons.
And then I'm going to go order pizza later. But look, these unguarded Avengers weapons, whoever could be listening, it's things like that. I
sure hope the Vulture's not. We also got Donald Glover getting a little more screen time. We still don't really know what he's...
it's still theorized that he's the Prowler.
Okay.
You know, Steve Rogers, he's Prowler. He's Miles Morales' uncle, I believe it is. But the Lion, he's like, you got to get better at this part of the job. So if he is the Prowler, what's probably happening is Spider-Man has came up on him and he's trying to stop him. So look, again, low-level crimes. And he's trying to be intimidating. But again, this Spider-Man sounds like a kid. So he's like, hey, you drop that. And then Donald Glover's looking like, hey, man, you got to get better at this part of the job.
And I do dig the Prowler theory. I think it'd be cool if you just made him some dude that's you know, one of Stark's employees or a Shield guy.
And which it
give
could
us a
be.
new Phil Coulson.
Yeah, it could be something like that again. But everybody wants Donald Glover to go further.
Sure.
In the, I don't even know if this is going to be the MCU or in the Spider-Verse or whatever the case may be.
Whatever this ends up being. Whenever this eventually connects to Venom.
And Silver Sable. Go.
Oh, they will. Oh, I can't wait for Silver Sable.
Felicia Hardy finally gets feisty.
So we get, finally we get a ton of Tony Stark.
Yeah.
Looks like he's always kind of popping in and leaving. I mean, they're sort of setting up this mentor relationship.
Of course. I mean,
not sort of. They are.
There ain't no sort of too. It's listen. Don't do what I do. Be better than me. Blah blah blah. You know, here, just start here. Just see. Let's see what you can do. And then the scene in the trailer, which to me is one of the greatest scenes of the trailer, when the Iron Man suit is just hovering and Tony just steps out of it.
That was cool.
It's still to me one of the greatest scenes. Yeah. Look, what do you think you were doing? Because of course this is after the fairy fight, and it's like, look, give me the suit back. Yeah. Which, first of all, I need to know the sequence of this, because I need to know if he tells him takes the suit off right then and there, and like he got a butt naked Peter in the middle, because it's gonna be real awkward.
Just a kid walking home in his boxers,
in his underoos,
sad,
in his Spider-Man underoos, because of course he's gonna have on Spider-Man underoos.
He would wear.
But you know, it's him taking on this new role, because of course Tony's gonna be tired. He can't be Iron Man in the field anymore. So you don't know where we're gonna go again. Infinity War, looking forward. We've already heard people are gonna die. Does Tony Stark die? I don't have a problem with it. Robert Downey Jr. has put his time in.
Yeah.
Does Captain America die? I don't have a problem with it. He's put his time in. But does Tony Stark just say, listen, I can't be what you all need me to be anymore?
Yeah.
And does he take at
the very least steps back?
Yeah,
a big step back.
The consultant role, like he was supposed to be. Remember they said, like, can he be that consultant and helping out? Because again, we're going to bring in Doctor Strange eventually to hopefully lead the team. Does Spider-Man lead the team? We don't know. But
meanwhile, you've got a Riri Williams on deck too.
You got a Riri Williams on deck, you know what I'm saying, getting her nice little Afro puff ready.
Exactly.
Which I'm cool with.
Exactly.
She's
cool
a
girl. But yeah, it definitely feels like I felt like they were almost trying to downplay in this trailer a little bit him, because he's all over that first trailer, and I feel like in this one they're like, no, he's more like Gandalf in The Hobbit.
Yeah,
like he gets you to the woods and then he leaves.
Yeah, because they want you to see that this is more a Spider-Man movie, because when we first saw the trailer, everybody was like, oh, it's a buddy movie. It's a father-son duo, something like that.
Yeah, I think they're really trying to be like,
they're like, no, it's not that. This is Spider-Man's movie. Tony just has cameos here and there.
Yeah, if you're coming for like Iron Man 4, this is not that movie. Yeah.
What happens what do you think, how much screen time total do you think they give Tony Stark in this movie?
Maybe, I think 10, 15 minutes, honestly. I don't think
I don't think it's long. I don't think it's long. I think a lot of people are going to expect, I didn't see Iron Man through a lot of this film. I think at the most 20 minutes. What did Spider-Man have in Captain America Civil War? Like 22 minutes total?
Yeah, something like that.
I think something like that. I don't think, I think we're showing him to help push it, to show that this is connected with everything. But as far as, is this a Spider-Man, Iron Man movie? No, it's just a Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
Iron Man is just here a little bit.
Yeah. He's his mentor. He's going to step in and out a little bit.
He's doing an internship at Stark. Of course,
exactly. Yeah, but definitely, I think they're really trying to downplay that this is going to be like a big Iron Man role. Lastly, I want to bring up this poster. I just want to make fun of this poster a little bit, honestly.
How can't you make this? Looks like a fan-made poster.
It does.
Somebody had Photoshop and was like, yo, put everything on this.
Look, I'm not great at Photoshop, but like, I think
they said
I could have done this one. Look, this is rough. I'm not gonna lie. This is a rough poster.
This is so bad. Because again, they're like, yo, we need every big star we can and everything we can put on here. Let's get Spider-Man. Let's get Tom Holland looking like Tom Holland. Let's put Robert Downey Jr. in what looks like should have been one of his movies from the 90s, but then put him in the Iron Man suit.
It's a weird. This is the like crowning achievement of just like boring movie posters.
Let's have
honestly.
all the shine in Michael Keaton's forehead.
Yeah, we can drop it. We don't have to look at it anymore.
Of course,
he's got a smartwatch on.
Why do we have the Washington Monument on top of? We get it. There's no need for the Washington Monument to be in this poster.
No, it's in New York now. Didn't you know?
There's no need for it in this poster.
No, they moved it after Winter Soldier. They moved the Washington
somebody
Monument.
was half asleep. It was like, I gotta get this Spider-Man.
I just miss good movie. I just miss good movie posters.
You don't need a lot.
Here's everybody's face composite.
You can do a good poster without having all of them featured in it prominently. You can have little bitty tidbits where if you have to really look at it, that is overcrowding a poster for no reason at all.
Here's the thing. I think it's weird that a company purely based on a graphic media can't find any like cool like artists or layout people or like again, you have all of Marvel Comics talent at your disposal. Give us a cool poster.
Again, I think that's some big. I think that's some big wigs. I think that's a big wig, probably in Sony and Marvel together. Was like, how can we best brand and market this? And they figured, let's just put all of our names that we have. But you don't need to. This poster does not need every single big name on it. We already know it's Tom Holland. We know it's Robert Downey Jr. We know it's Michael Keaton. Those are your three main selling points.
Well, dude, it's like you said at the beginning of the video. You could have just said there's a movie on this date. Show up and we'd show up. The poster could just say the same thing. Jay Washington, thanks for hanging out, man.
Joe Star, thanks for hanging out with me.
Talk to you soon.
Very soon.
In fact, in probably 30 seconds after we cut from this video. Internet! We want to know, guys, what do you think about these last Spider-Man trailers? Did you need them in your life? Did you not need them in your life? Are you excited about the movie? Are you not excited about the movie? Let us know in the comments. Be nice to each other. Treat each other like people. Click around here for more internet. Like, subscribe, and make good choices. Bye, guys.